Okay, so here's where we're going to start the testimonial portion of the video. And thank you, Tiffany, for agreeing to do this for us. The first thing I just want to ask you, why did you choose to write a book and why did you choose Authors on Mission?
I chose to write a book because I felt like the market didn't have a women in business book that really was down to earth and captured more of the basic information that women need, the practical information that women need to move forward in different workplace situations. I chose Authors on a Mission specifically because I researched a lot of different ways that you could publish a book. And I felt like authors had the best package to offer me. And honestly, having been through it, there was so much that I didn't know that I didn't even know. I really liked working with your team. They had, they helped me through, they handheld where they needed to handheld, but they also gave me opportunity to try something new, and they were willing to try different things based on what my gut was. So I couldn't be happier with the experience that I had on Author's Mission.
Thank you so much for that kind feedback. I'm glad to hear you had a great experience. I'm wondering also, like, do you happen to have any feedback that perhaps we could do better for next time? Or did you encounter any problems along the way? We always like to know what we can do better to improve ourselves as well.
Yeah. Being you're in the technology operations consulting space, I think I came on with your organization right in the middle of a growth point. So you guys were transitioning some applications and some tool sets that, again, I think some people may have lost patience with. I was able to recognize where you were at and sort of meet you where you were at. I think the one thing I would love, 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 love to see improved is that you actually had a tool that allowed me to communicate with your team and didn't require me to send multiple pieces of information over and over and over again. So, as an example, a lot of times, or as we got to finishing the book and now your other teams were engaging, I had to respond to multiple Google forms with the title of my book, the audience it was serving, the description of the book, right? You do that 7 or 8 times, you're like, "Hey, guys, there's gotta be another way."
Right, right. Okay. So in the future, kind of streamlining that. And I think that might have even been something we've since improved. I'm not 100% sure because I'm more on the intro writing side than the publishing.
Yeah.
I do know we use a marketing system now. Was that installed when you were a part? I'm just curious.
I don't hold on, give me a quick second here and I'll look at my folder. So we started out using the Angel writing system, and then you transitioned to something else that honestly it looks like a Kanban board, if you will. It's sort of a dashboard format where you had different cards that you could move across the different phases, and you were building it as we were going.
Okay, right. So perhaps maybe that's why I was a little bit not too streamlined. But either way, I'm glad for that feedback to know that once the writing process is done, maybe some more streamlined after that to get it out onto the shelves. And so you don't have to keep saying the same information as you say, and of course.
Right. No, the writing process was great. The writer that I worked with, the editor, like it was all very smooth and well done. But the some of these other operational things, again, I think it's just a matter of where you guys were at when I was going through, and I'm certain you've made some changes already.
Understood. Got it. And I just have one last question for you is would you recommend Author Submission to any of your friends or colleagues?
Absolutely, and as a matter of fact, I already have. I know you guys have had me on a couple reference calls where you've had some authors, prospective authors that aren't quite sure, and I've been more than happy to get on the call, talk to them about my experience one-on-one. But yeah, I've actually have already recommended it. Like I said, I think from a package perspective, from what you guys were offering, I don't think I would have been able to get to publishing without all the support that I got from your team.
Awesome. Well, it's really good to know that you agree. I also believe we have an amazing team here at Authors on Mission. Everyone's very dedicated and committed to making sure our clients have a good experience. So I'm happy to know that. And I'm glad that you also have been referring your friends over to us. We appreciate that. So, again, thank you very much for sharing this testimonial.
Thank you. Appreciate the time.
Always, always.